Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we saw Akihiko and Ken have made their decisions regarding the New Year's Eve decision that's coming up. Looks like they'll be going up against this Nyx, along with Mitsuru and Yukari. Plus, we finished up another social link, this time with Maiko of the Hangman Arcana. And it ended in a pretty strange way if you ask me. It caught me off guard that ending did when I first played this game because she seemed pretty mature throughout some of that social link, so that ending caught me a little off guard. Today we're gonna continue our walks with Koromaru that we started last episode because when we did start walking with him, Mitsuru and Fuka had tagged along with us on recent nights to tell us that they might have some free time to spend on Christmas. So tonight we have one more walk to go on with Koro. This time, Yukari will tag along with us. Kind of fitting since we just finished up her social link, so I'm pretty glad we get to spend more time with her. Koro-chan looks always looks happy when we get a holiday. I wonder if it's because everyone's at the dorm. It means everyone's at the dorm. I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe the others don't get to spend a lot of time with Koromaru. I know that Makoto and Koromaru doesn't, at least one-on-one. I have a question, but it might sound weird. You do know what tomorrow is, right? Uh-huh. I'm gonna have something ready just in case, if you have time. Well, I'll tell you the rest tomorrow. I see that Yukari has also told us that she's got some free time for tomorrow as well. Hey, there he is. Whoa, your nose is all dirty. Come here and let me get you clean before we go home. That Koromaru. Always energetic. Probably gets himself messy a lot. At least he's got good caretakers and good owners that look after him. As in, it's ourselves and the rest of our friends in the dorm. And now it's Christmas Eve. But that means it's still Thursday, so we still have to go to school regardless. Just because it's the holidays doesn't mean that we get a day off. Apparently in Japan, Christmas works a lot different than it does over here in North America. Much like with Halloween, which is something I'm not really in agreement with. But, you know, regional differences, cultural differences, those kind of things kind of exist. Doesn't mean I'm happy about it though. We'll just doze off because it's Christmas Eve. I don't have to be here to learn. It's the holidays. I want to be at home in the dorm so I can spend time with my friends. That's what I want to do. I don't want to come to school to celebrate Christmas or Christmas Eve still. You received a text message. Sorry to wait till the last minute, but today is Christmas. Well, technically it's Christmas Eve. Do you want to go somewhere after school? So, we'll get offers from various people. I think mostly the girls' social links that we have been on up until this point in the game. We'll get offers from them to spend Christmas Eve with. And like with the summer festival, I will show off all the options that this day can present. But for today, I'm gonna spend some time with Yukari. It's mainly because I just like her the most out of all the girls in this game, as I've made it pretty clear time and time again. So that's why I decided to pick Yukari, just out of sheer favoritism, not gonna lie. Ready, Makoto-kun? You don't have all night, you know, we still have a curfew. Yep, I know. Let's go to Polonium Mall. I hear they're gonna have the lights up. Supposedly it transforms the place into something beautiful. I've been looking forward to it. Well, now you got me excited, Yukari. Let's go. Holy cow, she was not lying. They really outdid themselves. Whoa, it's so pretty. And so romantic. It really is beautiful. Yeah, I could look at this all night long. Car seems to be enjoying the Christmas decorations. Okay, you blaber, look at this place. Did you know they brought in a famous designer to oversee the decorations? Well, that will explain why this place is so majestic. You walk around and enjoy the lights with Yukari. What is it? Oh yeah, she has a present for us. She did talk about this last night. It's been a while, so I hope it tastes alright. Wow, Yukari, you know me way too well. A chocolate cake. I hope you like it. Yeah, you kidding? I love it. Chocolate cake is like one of my favorite things ever. Then again, I'm just a nut for chocolate in general. We seem to have a gift for Yukari as well, so I don't think we did this at the summer festival, but we have a gift that we could give to the person that we're spending Christmas Eve with. And I'm pretty sure I still have the perfume. It's in the fashion option. Yes, it is. So I'm pretty sure she just loved this item. So let's give it to her. See how she reacts. This is... Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I owe you big time. Next year, I'm gonna get you something nice. I think she loves it. Yep, she loves the gift. When I first met you, Makoto-kun, I never thought we'd be spending time together like this. I was so used to being alone. I wouldn't say this to anyone else. But I've been dreaming of a moment like this. So... even though we're living in a crazy world, just for today, I want to be by your side, Makoto-kun. Aww. I love this moment so much. I love this. It's been a tender moment with Yukari. Yes, we should. She deserves it after everything she's been through. Wow, look at the time. It's already evening. These were the only ones left at the mall. We can stay a little longer, right? I'm sure everyone else is gonna be getting back late too since it's Christmas. Well, maybe not Junpei. I'm sure he's hanging out with the guys. But that's a little off subject. It's just you and me tonight. Let's not think about anyone else right now. What I wanted to say was, I want to be with you a little longer tonight. Hey, are you cold? It's cold, right? Ooh, look at her making excuses for her to come closer to us. Even though it doesn't really happen in the game, it just has a dialogue. You spend time with Yukari until nightfall. I wish the game would actually have Yukari do move closer to you instead of just texting it, because we were just still sitting at the same distance. But then again, I just like Yukari a lot, so that's probably why I wanted that to happen. So even though we gave an item to Yukari, that doesn't really affect our relationship with her in the grand scheme of things. We don't lose or gain points with her. It's just a little something you could do that's, I guess, adds a little more of a special vibe to that whole date. And you can do that with the other girls too in the rest of the events for Christmas Eve. And I will be showing off the events that do take place on Christmas Eve, like I mentioned before at the end of this episode, much like I did with the Summer Festival. But now it's Christmas and we're somehow still in school. What is this? Okay, it's one thing that we have to come to school at Halloween. I can understand that. It's happened to me a lot in my time being as a school student myself. But come on, Christmas? I know cultural regional differences and all that jazz, but I don't like it. Christmas should be a kind of day where you should be spending time with your friends and family, not coming to school and have to learn more stuff. Thankfully it was a quick day, but still, that doesn't mean I'm any less angry about this. That's just really stupid. It's just really, really dumb. Like I said, cultural differences, so I can respect that, but that doesn't mean I like it personally. I have opinions, really awful opinions about this. Alright, so actually, to make this day a little more special, at least the lights are still up here at the Palladium Mall, so that's good. I would really hate if that was just there for Christmas Eve. But I wonder, I still have the request selected, so... Aha, I thought so! Okay, so to make this Christmas day a little more special, we're gonna go on a date with not you, Kari. I got her on the brain all of a sudden. Oh, man, Elizabeth, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing that. We're going on a date with Elizabeth, because the next request she wants to do with her visits into our world is she wants to come to our room. And you have to do this after school, or I think on the holidays, like sometime during Emperor's birthday, for example.
So, this is the student dormitory where you spend your days? So, this is your room. I've never seen many of these things before. Anyway, regarding my request to visit your room, well, did it make you a little suspicious? In truth, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. During my forays into your world, I encountered many things. All of them are treasured memories, each one a polished, glittering gem. Walking around the crowded Port Island streets, sampling the local cuisine, idling the hours away at the shrine, even attending your school for a day. That's when I came to a realization. I had subconsciously been requesting to visit places that were more and more central to your life. And so today, I requested to visit the one place in your world that I could learn the most about you. I requested to visit your room. If I may be so bold, do you recall the day you gave me a tour of your school? How I mentioned that I felt very fulfilled when I touched you? It was the first time I ever felt that way. Why did I feel so fulfilled? After coming here, I can finally answer that question. I believe it's because I could feel what you feel and truly experience your life for the first time. We who reside in the Velvet Room wait with great anticipation for guests. Their arrival is our only link to the outside world and gives us a reason to be. By touching you like this, I can have that all for myself. I'll put it more plainly. I'm naive to the ways of your world, and there must have been many times I seemed to act quite strangely. However, even I am not blind to the significance of calling upon a gentleman in his own room. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to guide me through it. Thank you. I feel like a completely different person than the Elizabeth who first stepped into your world. If I stay on this side any longer, I fear I will forget my duties entirely. And that would put you at a severe disadvantage, wouldn't it? That is why I'll draw a line under my visits here and remain on my side from now on. Thank you very much for acting as a guide on my journey of discovery. I'm very grateful. Now then, though the sorrow may be sweet, let us part.
You headed back to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. So, that's it. That's the final visit Elizabeth will make into our world. So let's collect a reward from this last visit that she'll have. Thank you so much for showing me your room. About what happened, whatever happens in the room, stays in the room, Elizabeth. Sorry, but that's only gonna be between us. Excuse me, I suddenly remembered. Please, keep what happened in your room a secret from my master, of course. I got my lips sealed, I'm throwing away the key. I hope you do the same as well. To show my gratitude for indulging my curiosity to the end, I have something truly special for you. With this, you can fuse Kartikeya. It's a beautiful bird-like persona that glides over the battlefield. Higher and higher it rises, making it sound like a phoenix. It too is part of you, while I can only gaze at it from below. This will be the last of our requests to explore your world, as I already mentioned. Thank you very much for everything you've done for me. It's really gonna be sad that we can't have Elizabeth visit our world anymore. But I'm pretty sure what happened in the room cannot top what happened in the rest of her visits. That's all I'm saying. But that's not all we'll be doing on Christmas Day. We still have a lot of time to ourselves after school, and there's one person we haven't hung out with in a while. No, it's not Maiko, we just saw her move away recently. It's this guy, Nozomi, aka the Gourmet King. We have not progressed on his social link at all since we started God knows how long ago. So I've been neglecting him for a long time. The last time we did see him was during the Kyoto trip when he talked about the OB falling off and being left in the nude. Yeah, that was the last time we talked to him, and you could probably guess why I haven't talked to him since. But today I will make an exception and spend some time with Nozomi. Now let's go to Beef Bowl Shop. That's the place for you. What are you saying? That I don't eat enough? If you ask me, I have a perfect figure. Or at least a very fit figure. I don't need to be stuffed to the gills like you are, Nozomi, with all due respect. I like the shape that I have right now. You have a pretty good appetite. You even kept up with me. Ugh. You must be one of those people with extreme metabolism. Oh, you have no idea. Sometimes I run into people who think they can take my title of Gourmet King. They're jealous. Remember, remember that middle-aged man who I scared off that one time? Yeah, that was the first time we met Nozomi, when we had to scare him off from that one guy in the suit. Says that he was an assassin, I doubt it. They think they understand how I got this far, but they're wrong. The sooner they accept that, the better for them. Because of your courageous appetite, I will declare you a supporter of the Gourmet King. I'm honored. That's something history placed upon you, so you're not allowed to refuse. Okay then. So in quick fashion, we gain Nozomi's trust. And now we're at rank 2 with this guy, because this is a really quick meeting, a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Kind of fitting that he does represent the Moon Arcana because of his moon shape, so to speak. I think I mentioned that joke before when we did start his social link, I don't remember. It's been a long time since we see this guy one-on-one. Your name's Makoto, right? I think you're a year younger than me. Kinda feels like I have a younger brother now. So this guy's a senior at Gecko High. I would not have guessed that at all. I thought he would be in the same grade as us. Do you want to have you as a big brother? Yeah, I think. There's a bit of resemblance, but alas, it's not meant to be. We'll have to remain friends. Oh, how tragic. Isn't it always the way? I get my mind working and it just makes me hungrier. I have just finished that beef bowl, but I'm already aching for more. If you don't put a limit to how much you eat, Nozomi, you might end up making your stomach really sick. You might end up like a cramp or something. Though I don't think he cares about that. Maybe I'll get even more hungry if I walk backwards. That works sometimes, right? I never heard of such a thing. You're coming too, right, Makoto? You have to. You're one of my supporters. By the way, I made this a backwards walking thing, so don't steal it. And by backwards, he's moonwalking. How does he do that? He was walking forward, but he's moving backwards. I'm pretty sure that's not how moonwalking works. Well, at least we got our beef bowl out of the deal. As long as he paid for it, then I guess that's okay.
Where have you been?
I'm just hanging out with people. Strange people, but people nonetheless. Yes, I know today's Christmas. Fate. Death. What a terrible Christmas. Christmas will be better next year. Yeah, we'll have to think about those things next year. That's right, next year. We're not gonna let the world end. And hopefully we won't have to go to school either, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. At least we'll have a school to go to, because there will be a Christmas next year. You can bet on that, Akihiko. The last exams were freaking hard, were they? I bombed all of them. You look at yourself to blame for that, Junpei. Compared to all that's going on, my bad grades don't seem to matter that much. Well, even still, you gotta try harder next time, man, but I understand where you're coming from, because the circumstances we have are a little unusual than your average high school student. Everyone at school is so happy because vacation is about to start. But none of them realize what's gonna happen. They have no idea about the decision we have to make. Ignorance is bliss, like you said recently, Ken. Wish we had their ignorance. There's only 1 week left. This will be both the longest and shortest week of our lives. It's definitely gonna feel that way. I can agree with that. For Christmas has come. All that's left now is New Year's Eve. Have you made your decision? I think so. That's good. Fuka, how are you holding up? How can I help you? I wonder what Ryoji will do this Christmas. Is he gonna spend it with a girl, having fun? Or is he gonna spend it all alone, crying? Well, let's think the best for him. deserves it. I have to really learn about him. That would be the best way to for him to spend it. So a very usual Christmas, but Christmas has come nonetheless. Hey boy, Merry Christmas to you too. Kind of appropriate, just want to go walking today. Pretty sure all he wants to do is just loaf around and stay home, hanging out with the rest of us. That's the way that Christmas should be, spending time with friends and family. But that's gonna do it for today on Persona 3 FES. We got a lot of stuff done, completed the last of Elizabeth's forays into our world, and made some progress on a long-forgotten social link with Nozomi, all the while spending Christmas Eve with Yukari. Next time, we begin what Mitsuru called the longest and shortest week of our lives, as New Year's Eve is only 6 days away. Until we meet again, farewell for now.